Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. Last episode, we entered the dream world for the last time as Laguna, and we kind of got roped into being the new leader of Esthar once they overthrow Adel. In this episode, we are going to go ahead, we're going to finish the dream world sequence that we're in, we're going to explore some of Esthar, and we may get one of the best Guardian forces in the game. So we got a lot to do, so without any further ado, first thing you want to do is you want to run back inside. And Dr. Odin's not there anymore, but that magazine that he talked about, it's right here. Weapons Monthly First Issue. Let's take a look at that. So Weapons Monthly First teaches you what you need for the Lionheart, for Renoa's Shooting Star, for Irvine's Exeter, and Selphie's Strange Vision. It is the last magazine as far as weapons go, and with this one and the August edition, you will have everything that you need to upgrade your weapons, if you didn't go the route that I went by playing all those card games earlier. And yes, eventually I will show you how to upgrade your weapons without playing a single card game. Don't worry about it if you're at that point, just don't worry right now. We're going to continue on with the story, so we want to take this elevator down. And real quickly, before we run forward out of the elevator, I need to equip Mug on someone. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to do that real quick. I believe Kyros has Mug. Let's see. Yep. And then Kyros also has Level Up, which I need to add to him. So we'll take item off him, we'll give him Level Up. Okay, now with Level Up and Mug, we can run and start the dialogue. So Laguna wants to know where Alone is. Dr. Odin's not going to tell us. He's just going to have some security guards come and try to take care of us. And with them, they're going to bring an Elastoid. And a high-level Elastoid we can mug a certain item from. So you want to wait for Kyros' turn to come around. Use Level Up on the Elastoid. And right now you can have Ward and Laguna take care of the two Esthar soldiers. So Elastoid's level went up by 16, that's what we want. And I believe if you try to draw from it, you'll notice higher level spells like Meltdown. So now we want to have Kyros mug the Elastoid. Okay, hopefully the second time will do it. I got this on the second attempt on my playthrough before recording. There we go, and that's what I wanted. Stole one laser cannon. So, the laser cannon is what we want, so now we can just attack the Elastoid until it's dead. Actually, I probably should have used Ward's Limit Break. Oh well. Laguna's gonna take care of it as it's doing its little dance. Laguna's like, and you're done. Now that laser cannon, because the laser cannon and the magazine will be transferred to our inventory when we wake up from the dream world, we'll be able to teach Quistis a new blue magic with that laser cannon. I'm gonna teach her all her blue magic. If you don't care, you could refine it into pulse ammo. So Dr. Oni, he does know Alone, and he's gonna run away, and we're not gonna grab him. However, we're gonna get on the same elevator with him. Dude, just grab him already. Yeah, where did you take her? Okay, and there comes a car that he's gonna try to get in, but I think we're finally gonna grab him. Okay, in O-Lab is where she is. Alone is there. And he means Odin's laboratory. So we're gonna let him go, and the doctor's assistant is going to tell us where to go. Luckily, we don't have to remember those directions, because after this dialogue, we're just gonna get in the car and it's gonna take us right there. And the assistant's gonna go back to work, and he says, we'll be joining you as soon as we can. Until then, good luck. This is the place, right? Yep, this is Freaky Esthar. It's Dr. Odin's laboratory. Or laboratory, however you want to call it. Oh yeah, we did lose the fourth member of the party that got in the car. Oh wow, he jumped out of a car. Okay. Yep, let's get alone. Oh, but first we have to fight another Esthar soldier. And I don't know if I've shown off Ward's limit break, so that's the only reason I'm actually airing this right now. Wow, that's a pretty sweet limit break. Alright, so now we need to figure out how to get into the laboratory, because this door is locked right here. And right here is a double draw point, but I don't have any need for double, so I'm not going to draw from it. So the way to get in is to sit down on this little saucer type thing right here, because this is how people get around in Esthar. And and there the fourth guy is. We'll experience the riding around on saucers a lot more a little later in this video. Okay, and now that we've gotten up here, we can open this door. We're going to go in here. We will dispatch of these Esthar soldiers. Okay, with them taken care of, all we have to do is go over to this glass. Oh, and there's Alone, crying. Laguna's going to call out to her, but unfortunately she can't hear us through the glass. So what you need to do is you need to go over to this control panel over here on the right-hand side and go to this lower part right here and kind of inspect it, and Laguna will open a door. Unlocked. So now we need to go back out here. Hop on the little saucer thing. And that door that we weren't able to open beforehand will now be open. Okay, so it's gonna drop us down here. Talk to this dude. He's gonna say, hurry, go and see her. So we're gonna run in here. And Alone and Laguna are reunited. Yay! I told you I'd come and save you. Unfortunately, you couldn't be with Rain. I guess he's hugging her or kissing her or something. Okay. So Laguna found Alone and then probably helped with Esthar's problem. Oh, and we woke up from the dream world. That's nice. Oh, and now we got one of those weird cars that make like a hover car almost coming for us. Sorcerer Sadea. Yes, we came here to see Dr. Odin. Please explain what this is regarding. I don't want to be a sorceress anymore. Squall's gonna get right to the point. I want to see Alone. Where is she? And apparently the guy doesn't like how we said that. So Adea's gonna be like, Squall, trust me, calm down, I'll handle it. Yeah, so just come with us. Okay, well, whatever you say, dude. Oh, so we're gonna get a nice tour of Esthar, which has some awesome music. And Esthar is a huge city. You know, bigger than any city we've been in before. And Irvine has a great line here coming up. Esthar's president must be a real big shot. Oh, apparently I skipped through it too fast, viewers. I'm sorry. Yeah, he just calls the president. He says he must be a big shot. So we're going to get out here. We're going to head inside. And Adea already explained why she came, so we don't have to go through that dialogue. I seek the doctor's help. I wish to be free of Sorceress Ultimatia's control. That will be easy. Oh, so apparently they didn't, like, prosecute him or anything for what he was doing on children back in the day. Apparently he got to keep his job. We just exorcise the sorceress. There is nothing Odin can't do. And Adea's like, I'll just leave everything to you. Yeah, I want to see Alone. Yeah, we gotta bring Renoa to her. We need to see her now. Are you gonna let us see her? Oh, huh. You are a fool if you try to take Dr. Odin hostage. Just grab him by his little neck brace Shakespeare type thing and throw him around a little bit. Oh yeah, let him see Alone. Dr. Odin's going to say, but under one condition, you must let me observe this girl. Well, Squall's probably not going to be happy about that, but the presidential aide says we would need time to prepare before we take you to Alone. So you'll leave the girl with us until then? And Adea tells Squall to accept it, and Squall is going to say, you better not do anything, dude. Okay, so now that we got Squall and Adea back in our party, just gonna switch their junctions around. Let's see. Irvine has his, Adea doesn't have hers. Zell does. Okay, so switch. Adea, Zell. There we go. Now if you talk to the aide again, he'll say, oh, you should have a look around the city. When you're ready, head eastward to the Lunar Gate and meet us there. So, we could go to the Lunar Gate and continue on with the story. Or we can do some stuff in Esthar while we're here. Why not? Okay. Don't worry about running to the left. Basically, everyone's like, oh, you're not from here. Please don't do anything while you're here. So I'm not really going to talk to any of the, many of the, townsfolk, I guess you'd call them. It's a pretty sweet elevator you got there getting into and out of the residence. So we'll exit off this little saucer thing. And one thing I am going to say is Esthar, while it's huge, you can actually really easily get around. This draw point right here is a blizzard draw point. Just to show you what people say. Wow, it's been so long since we've had visitors. So what we want to do is we want to hop on this saucer thing right here. You can see there's a couple paths it can go down, so it's kind of at like a crossroads. You want to say, go to the air station. So we're going to get a nice little tour of the city. The best way I can describe it is, and we want to get off here. Best way I can describe it is these little saucer things and these tubes are kind of like the interstate. And this blue path that we can walk on is kind of like places for people to walk, I guess. Okay. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. This is the presidential aide. He's on break now. How do you like our city? Yeah, dude, how did you beat us here? But anyway, so now you want to go back to the presidential palace. So that dude's still running after his dog. Or, well, his dog's running around, I should say. So we want to get off here, and we want to run back into... As soon as you get control of your characters, you want to run back into the palace, I should say. So we're just going to, once again, avoid all these people. Head back in, we'll get that really cool, exiting... Well, it's an entrance video. Basically the really cool video we got to leave the palace, we'll get to enter the palace. Okay. So now that we've gotten off the little saucer thing, we're going to go here, and we're going to talk to the president's secretary right here. When did the president collect all these? He's been ordering books from all over the world. What should I do with them? Well, why don't I just walk away and leave them for you to pick up? We received Occult Fan number 4. So let's go read Occult Fan number 4. Unidentified flying object revealed. Our research on the deadly flying object revealed that a devil left, maybe flying and attacking people. I think it's interesting that they say a devil, and then they use the I'm trying to think of the word. So basically, the capitalized devil, giving it that name, so it should be the devil. It's just probably a Japanese to English thing. I think it's supposed to be a demon, not a devil. And that's the last hint for... Well, no, that's not complete... Well, no, that is true. That's the last hint for the one Guardian Force. And then this one says, another theory calls it an alien on the right. Neither has been proven, but people that were attacked all own status full recovery medicine. So that's the hint for another side quest that we will be doing shortly. So there's that. And actually, real quick, while I'm here... Use the laser cannon on Quistis, and she learns blue magic homing laser. Now, if we go to status, Quistis, I think, only has a couple more. Yep, she has 2 more spells to learn. One we won't be able to learn for a while, and that's her ultimate limit break shockwave pulsar. So there's that, and I want to check one thing out with Rinoa real quick. Okay, so I do have Invincible Moon. Apparently I don't have Pet Pals Volume 2 in my inventory. I must have just... Yeah, that's fine. I must have just forgotten to grab it at some point in the game. Oh well. I have Invincible Moon, that's all that matters. Okay. So now we're gonna exit again. I'll meet you guys back where that air station's. Well, you know what? It's our first time in Esthar. I'll just air this for you. What the hell? No, apparently we get this video every time. So yeah, the second part of that Occult Fan number 4 magazine, that's referring to the Poo-Poo side quest, which will be taken care of later in the game, probably in a few episodes. And that's, like I talked a couple times about a UFO flying around, that's the Poo-Poo side quest. And I've specifically haven't aired any part of that yet, because I want to do it all at once. And that status full recovery medicine, that means we're going to need, I believe, 5 or 6, I'll have to check my notes, 5 or 6 elixirs when it comes time to fight, quote-unquote, the Poo-Poo. And like I said, we'll have a whole video dedicated to that side quest, so don't worry about it too much. Now, instead of going to a Lunar Gate and finding a loan, we're going to go shopping. Why not? Now, the one thing is, now that we're at the air station, you can say, keep going. We're going to have to get off at the next stop. Now, that save point, if you stand under there, you can see that green light. It heals all your party members. Does it work with the saucer? It does, so it heals everyone to complete health. Okay, so now, because it stops right here, we have to get back on and say that you want to go to the city's entrance. And we're just going to keep going. Okay, apparently we're on the left side. Now we're heading down the right side. Okay, so you want to get off here. Let's see, where am I going? We're going to the shopping mall. So we'll get back on here. We're going to keep going down the right. We are going to want to go down that middle path in a few minutes. So we want to get off at the shopping mall, and there's a couple things that we want to do. Let's see here. So let's see, so if I get control of my party members, yes, I want to go shopping. So let's check out the pet store first. It might be hard to see, but you can kind of see the color change on the screen. So first things first, we want to go to the pet store. They're having a sale. So I'm going to want to buy some amnesia greens. I'm probably going to want, I'll buy 8 to give me 10. I'm going to need a spirit junction scroll for part of the game coming up. And I want Pet Pals Volume 5 and Pet Pals Volume 6. And I'll look at those in a minute. Now we want to head to the item shop. And the reason we're doing this is because by visiting these shops, now they will be available in Tonberry's call shop. So we won't have to worry about finding our way back to the shopping mall because we can just go to the shops in Tonberry's call shop screen. So Johnny's shop, we just have to keep going there until it opens. And you can see we received a high potion. You will occasionally get items from various shops. I don't think Johnny's shop has anything else for us. Let's see. Okay, shop is closed. So I'm going to move on. Don Juan's junk shop, so now we will have a junk shop available to us for upgrading our weapons, so that's nice. And then we can go down here. Karen's shop, the bookstore. Now, you could buy any weapons monthlies you're missing. You can buy any combat kings you're missing. Let's see. What do I have? Do I have all the combat kings? Do I have 1 through 3? Yeah, goodbye. I'm gonna come back in a second. Let's take a look. Let's see. Combat king. Yeah, I have 1 through 3. You see that you can buy 4 and 5. I'm not gonna worry about 4 and 5 because I will get them very soon without having to buy them. You know, not that the money's any big object. Okay. Now, the one shop you definitely want to visit is Cheryl's. Now, Cheryl's shop can give you a Rosetta Stone. And see how it says the shop is closed? Basically, you just need to keep going there, and eventually it should say, here you go, and you'll get a Rosetta Stone. If you have been following along with me, you don't have to worry about that, because we already had 3 Rosetta Stones earlier. I'm just going to do this off-screen. I'll be back once I got the Rosetta Stone, just to show you guys. It might take 50 or 60 times going to the store to get it, and I'm not just going to make you sit through all that. So I'll be back once I have the Rosetta Stone. Okay, here we go. We got the Rosetta Stone from Cheryl's shop. Now I'm going to do the same thing with Johnny's shop, because I want this available with call shop as well. So I'm going to keep doing the same thing with Johnny's shop, and I'll be back once that's open. Oh, there we go. We're having a sale. Buy. Well, I don't really need anything from you, but I want this shop open. So there we go. We got all the shops that we need. Like I said, if you want, money really isn't an object. You could buy Combat King 4 and 5. It's 2 finishers for Zell. We're just going to get them really quickly in the near future, so I figured I'll just wait. Now, let's see here. We got a couple magazines. So let's see, Pet Pals Volume 5. Angelo's Search. Item hunting. Sound like a daunting task? But it's true that you need items to do anything, so let's have your dog learn another trick. It's Angelo's Search. Your dog finds items while you are fighting. Be sure to praise your dog when he finds an item. Yeah, so I might try Angelo searching. I've really honestly never done it. There are some items you can get that are very rare, but they're not really that important to the game. So, but we'll try it maybe a little bit later. Okay, Pet Pals Volume 6. Have you ever wanted to achieve a goal together with your pet? Make it come true. Use Wishing Star. Attack enemies together The power of love multiplies your powers by 10 to 20 times to defeat your enemies. Try it, you'll like it. Yes, that's going to be Rinoa's ultimate limit break with Angelo. So that's pretty nice. Okay, now we're done here. We can get back on. Let's see. We want to go to the city entrance. Hopefully you'll just take us backwards. Don't go straight ahead. Okay. Now what you want to do is you want to run down this... Oh, no, not the yellow path. You want to run down here, next to it. And you can see we enter from the bottom of the screen here. Anything to say? Nope, nothing to say? Okay. Well, dude, let me run by you. I believe this is a Kuraga draw point. I don't need Kuraga. Ugh, throat's getting a little scratchy. Gotta finish this episode soon. Well, we don't have that much left to do. So just run down here. What about you? You have anything interesting to say? It's coming again, huh? It's inevitable. I wonder what they're talking about. Not really. I know what they're talking about. Okay, so you want to talk to this soldier right here? And he says, oh yeah, that's right. For some reason, that's a trigger to get one of those magazines I talked about. Now, I believe if you look at the path right below us, it's either the path we're on right now where that soldier is, or it's right below. There is going to be a fixed elemental encounter in Esthar in a little bit, so you can get infinite energy crystals and pulse ammo. So just wanted to drop that little hint there. We'll approach it when it's time. Now what we want to do is we want to run back down here, and we're going to exit the city, because they don't really say exit the city. They do tell us to head to the Lunar Gate. And you need to exit the city to get to the Lunar Gate. Man, it's a huge, incredible city. And the presidential aide said they've become a lot more advanced since they defeated Adel. Now, a lot of people can't figure out how to get a car to leave the city. You go to this panel and you inspect it, and you can rent a car. It's that simple. I've seen a lot of people just stand on the path, and then it goes down, and then you have to walk the whole way. If you forgot to get a car, just remember, put encounter none on. There's a lot of nasty encounters you can get around Esthar. So we're on a car right now, but if we were to walk, even though we're still in the city, we can get in random encounters. So you want to drive and take this left blue path, and you just want to keep following it all the way over here, and then all the way over here, and then veer off to the right here, and then make a right where this red path is. And there we go, we're out of the city. Yay, we're out of the city. So I believe, is that the Sorceress Memorial right there? Okay, that's Lunatic Pandora Laboratory. The Lunar Gate right there, which is where we progress with the story. Esthar Sorceress Memorial. But we want to go to Tears Point. Actually, let's go to the Sorceress Memorial first. Let's see here. You over here? What are you? Are you Tears Point or the... Okay, Sorceress Memorial. So let's... Oh, please don't be a... Okay, good. You can encounter Marlboros in the fields of Esthar. I'm going to take care of this Mesmerize real quick. I don't want to encounter a Marlboro. It would probably be really smart to put encounter none on. The reason I don't want to encounter a Marlboro is I don't have elemental defense times 4 on it, or status defense times 4 on anyone right now. Okay, so let's run in here. Okay, nothing to do there yet. We will be going there in the future. Get back to my car. Okay, my next stop... Yeah. Not Lunar Gate. I want to go down here to Tears Point. And we're going to get my favorite Guardian Force in the entire game. And it's why Squall is now going to have a Guardian Force command, instead of like an item command on his attack screen. So we'll just get pretty close. We'll run on in. Pretty sweet music. What is this, a reflect draw point? Oh, life. Nope, don't need life. Oh, the one that's next to what I need is the reflect draw point. Okay, so that's a reflect draw point to the left. There's a ring right here you can inspect, and you can receive the Solomon ring. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to exit Tears Point. That's really all we have to do. You have to do this before you go into space. You absolutely have to. If you don't, you'll miss out on one of the best Guardian Forces in the game until much, much later. Alright, so we're going to exit here, and I'm going to go over how to get the Guardian Force from this. Okay. So we go to Item, and let's take a look at our Occult Fans. Okay. So, Steel Pipes is mentioned. Occult Fan number 2 talks about a Marlboro outbreak. And Occult Fan number 3 talks about the ring that can summon a Guardian Force, and 666 items. Okay. Again, I'm not sure how people were supposed to figure this out without guides. So, before we can use the Solomon ring, which just has the description of mysterious old ring, what we have to do is we have to go to card mod. So go to card mod, and you remember all those Marlboro cards that I got from playing cards for 9 hours? We need 6 Marlboro tentacles. So you need 24 Marlboro cards. I only need 6, so let's just do 6. Okay, so there we go. 6 Marlboro tentacles. Then, also, I got a lot of Elastoid cards, and you need 6 steel pipes. The last thing, which is something that none of the magazines talk about, so we're gonna go to Call Shop. Let's see, we will do Esthar Shop. Buy. No. Okay, remedies. I need 60 remedies, so I need 42, but I'm gonna buy more, so this way I can have a few, just for anything I may need. So you need at least 60 remedies, and now you want to go to Med Level Up. So go to your 69 or 60 remedies, and you want 6 remedy pluses. So, items. Okay, so let's go here. So I got my Solomon ring, my 6 Marlboro tentacles, my 6 steel pipes, and my 6 remedy pluses. With those 3 items, if I use the Solomon ring, you called upon me. I am Doomtrain. I love Doomtrain. He becomes our ally. Awesome! So I'm going to junction him to Squall. Now, one thing I need to point out is, so Squall has Alexander, Cerberus, and Doomtrain. So if we look at those Guardian Forces, Cerberus doesn't really have anything. He just has ability times 3, no big deal. But Alexander has elemental defense times 4. And Doomtrain can learn elemental defense times 4 and status defense times 4. I'm going to get him starting going on Forbidden Medicine Refine. Eventually I will be giving Alexander... You know what? I'm going to keep Alexander on Squall just for the AP upcoming. Eventually I will be giving Alexander to someone else. And I will be using... Because Alexander's the only thing that's giving Squall a Spirit Junction. So I'll have Ifrit learn the Spirit Junction. In fact, I can do that right now. So we'll do Item. We'll go to Amnesia Green. We'll go to Ifrit. And Ifrit doesn't need to know Item, because every other Guardian Force knows Item. So we had Ifrit unlearn Item. Now we go to the Spirit Scroll. Ifrit's learn Spirit Junction. Okay. So now when we take Alexander off Squall, he will still have his Spirit Junction junctioned. So I'm going to save real quick, just in case I counter a Marlboro, because I want to show you guys how awesome Doomtrain is. So I should probably actually put Guardian Force on Squall's Junction. So let's see. Take Item off, and we'll put Guardian Force on. Alright, let's run around here. Please don't be a Marlboro. Please don't be a Marlboro. Okay. Just mesmerize. Now, you're not going to see the full awesomeness that is Doomtrain, but you'll see it pretty cool anyway. So there's Doomtrain, let's use him, and let's hide that little screen. The thing I like about Doomtrain is he can inflict every single status ailment on your opponent in battle. And Vitality 0 pretty much affects every single boss, including Omega Weapon much later in the game. So I love using Doomtrain. I'll use him a lot, so that way he'll be summoned super quickly with Squall. So you can see the one Mesmerize that didn't get killed has like Confuse or Berserk, because it hit itself. It has Poison, it had Curse, it had almost every status ailment in the game. Awesome, awesome Guardian Force. Okay, so that's Doomtrain. I'll be using him a lot, hopefully not all off-screen. So let's see, now we need to head over here, because this is the Lunar Gate, and it's where our story will progress next time. Pretty much done all the optional stuff in Esthar that I can do to this point. So I'm going to end the game right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you liked the video, smash that thumbs up, leave a comment, ask me any questions, and I will see you guys next time.